Analogies. Don't you just love them? Analogies help us to understand abstract concepts and help us retain and remember them really well. And they also help us teach others those same concepts. And I want to share with you an analogy that stuck with me. As soon as I heard of it, it really sank in, and I really never stopped thinking about this analogy. Um, so, the analogy I want to share with you has to do with self awareness, and it's a really good way to measure your own self awareness um, and kind of like look at yourself from an outsider's perspective. So, the analogy is an Ayurvedic principle. So it's an old Indian concept. And so it's basically you might have heard of the term sattvic. And so there are three ways of being in the system. They're called the three gunas. So there's sattvic, rajasic, and tamasic. And so sattvic means light, goodness, and purity. Rajasic means agitation, movement, passion. And tamasic means inertia, apathy, darkness. And so the way that I understood this concept is, and the way that I like apply it. So this man goes to his sock drawer and he opens it up, and there's a big smelly dead fish in his sock drawer, and he is in tamasic mode, so he doesn't even see or smell the fish. He just goes about his day, grabs the socks and he closes the drawer. He doesn't even notice the fish. He doesn't want to notice the fish either. Doesn't smell it, nothing. So the tamasic guy goes to his sock drawer, opens it up. He sees that there's a smelly dead fish in his sock drawer, and he's like, oh, gross. Grabs his sock, closes the drawer. And then, socks, sorry. And then we have Mr. Sattvic. He goes to his drawer to get socks, opens it up, sees that there's a big dead smelly fish in there, and he immediately takes all of the socks out, washes them, throws away the dead fish, and he cleans the drawer. And he now puts his socks back in, and he now has a nice clean sock drawer. So sattvic is where I am striving to be always. I'm always trying to think of like my brain and my body and my life situation, my emotions, like my whole being. I'm trying to get to that sattvic mode. Who knows if I'm ever actually there, but I'm trying. So I'm always thinking of like, I want to be the guy who opens the drawer, sees the smelly fish, and does something about it. And sometimes I'm in rajasic mode where I see it and I don't have time to do anything about it, so I don't. Or then I don't have time, don't choose to have time. Or hopefully I'm never in tamasic mode where I don't even notice things, but I'm sure there are things that I'm always not noticing. And so, yeah, that's just kind of how I just look at myself as often as I can from that perspective, like in all different areas of my life, like what am I ignoring? What am I not noticing? What am I noticing but not doing anything about? And how can I be the guy who is cleaning out the sock drawer? So hopefully that is going to stick with some of you and help you along the way. And yeah, I think it's just a really good way to reflect on myself. And it's such an old concept. So I like to think that over all of the centuries, it's helped a lot of people. So I think it's a pretty cool concept that can still be applied today. So just wanted to share that. Thanks for watching.